If all of us we are on the same level playing field, at least then we can play out. This thing I'm talking about is a very critical thing on the market in almost every field now. Almost every field now. You hear there is a foreign investment in this case, and nobody is against it. Foreign capital is good in your country. At least, if for nothing at all, it will give you some employment, and then it will give you some taxes. But beyond that, nothing. Beyond that, nothing. Because whatever they get, they fly the capital out. Whatever they get, they fly the capital out. And in situations where the country is having challenges, the next thing they'll be thinking of is your neighbors. Which other place is the most appropriate?
But is it not the government that said they don't believe in taxing or too much taxing to raise revenue?
Oh, I think this thing, I've always said it everywhere. When NPP said that they are not going to be tax-oriented, but they will be production-oriented, I thought there are a lot of people, there are people in this country who understand. But if people don't understand, I can explain. My brother, in which country in the world ever would you find a government not taxing anything on any company? I mean, which country? Where? How is the government going to do the roads that we need? The hospitals and all the social amenities that we enjoy? How is the government even going to lead in security matters?
So was that
so
a deception?
That your company that you have founded,
but was that a deception if that's the case?
It's not. It's a lack of understanding and also deliberateness on the part of some people to also distort what the government was saying.
What did the government say at the time?
If they say focusing on production and not on tax, what the government is saying is that we want to come up with policies that will actually enhance productive or production activities higher. You understand? That will help local manufacturers. That will help businesses to grow. One of it is the one that the government introduced, and also various incentives that the government also introduced at the port at that time. All these things were designed to enhance the activities of local production. You understand? So that even issues of import substitutions and all those things will come down. You understand? But definitely there will be taxes that will be applied as the companies also grow. And then once you do that and you grow the productive sector, the taxes that you get will be, in terms of revenue, it will be more. Basically, this is what it is. It's simple economics. People know, but they are deliberate. And there are people who don't also know, unfortunately for them, that they are the reason why I'm explaining. But for those who know and they are deliberate about it, they are not being fair to their own country. Because I don't see why you understand this. And then you come and sit. I know of, people who call themselves trained economists and financial experts. They sit on programs and they speak, and you sometimes you are weak. You understand? It's rather unfortunate.
But even with the productive line, has government been able to fulfill that line of, where we can increase production as a country to generate more?
Well, I think you should also appreciate the fact that a lot of efforts have been made. In fact, this government, a lot of initiatives in terms of supporting the local production of, various activities. But apart from the one which is almost about, my understanding, almost about 100 and something factories, and some people say that it's not important. If we were
the factories say they are struggling. Last week, for instance, we spoke to one poultry farmer.
I manage one of the factories, and then you don't need to tell me this story. I'm just telling you that, look, but if the factories are struggling, means that we shouldn't have started at all. Is that what it means? If you come to my factory, the number of workers, they are still working.
And in this time when you are struggling, and then there's much, revenues. I'm saying taxes on such companies in a time when you are struggling to even, get that.
I responded to that by suggesting, even myself, I spoke to the government, telling my own government that, look, when you increase taxes and other things, the people that suffer most will be the local businesses. So please, focus on the local business. Look at other ways. If there is a possible contract that is likely to go to either a foreigner and then a local manufacturer, they all go bidding, the foreign company will win because they are going to present lower prices. And then you will sit, the people who will be awarding the contract will sit back and say that, oh, we are looking for better prices. And these companies are inefficient. That's why. But it's not. I'm telling you the realities of what goes, the economics of running a business, the real issues.
Okay.
So what I'm just concluding is that on the aspect of the, I just got a call, it missed my target a little bit. On the aspect of we suggesting that local businesses should be given that support, it's something that we must give it serious attention as a government. It's something that we must also support in every aspect. Because at the end of the day, they are the only people that will survive this economy, and not the foreigners.
Okay.
And because I've heard already, some companies who have also threatened moving out. If they move out, because they'll move out because they don't, it doesn't matter if Ghana collapses, it doesn't matter. I'm appealing to government. In all that you do as government, remember your own is your own.
Okay. All right. Yes, we all, bear the brunt if we don't speak about it. Philip Asefua, he's still here.